Hi guys! Well, I just got my Fall 1 new release. I'm sorry it took me a few days later, but the call of family came and we went camping. So I am coming to you on fumes from a long extended weekend. A little tired, so I'm not going to be my energetic, enthusiastic self, but I slapped some makeup on for you all. I got all this unwrapped and it was a lot. And I'm ready to talk about it. And I hope you are too. So let's dive right into it. Hi guys, I'm back. Sorry, my husband's annoying the heck out of me. We are so tired. As you can see, the red eyes are blaring and glaring back at you. You know, being parents, we do a lot of things for our kids, and that includes working our tushies off up to the moment that we decide to go on a extended camping trip. Then we ride on home with fumes because both my husband and I hardly even slept. You know, we're pretty tired, but this is dedication coming to you. I'll tell you that much. So usually I start with like the earrings and the necklace, and then I'll finish with like rings, anklets, and bracelets. But I want to start with the bracelets because a very sad moment happened. Here is the bangle. It's the Cayenne bangle. This is in the burnt Sienna. And can we talk about this stone? I mean, hello. I am so happy. And here it is in the statement necklace. And we'll talk about this piece in a little bit later. But look at this stone. This is my color preference for fall, for sure. I just love those deep red orange, very reminiscent of like Arizona, that Southwest. It is just a gorgeous new stone. Can I just say that this is what I hope fall would have brought us? I was really kind of getting tired of the manipulated shells. So it was so warm, welcomed to see a stone. And this is just beautiful. And they did it with blue too. They did it, and this is the Cobalt howlite, which is actually white howlite that's dyed blue. So it is a manipulated stone, but it's a stone, and we're not dealing with the shells that we've been seeing a lot of lately. So I'm super stoked. I love this. This is my color jam for sure, and so I can't wait for fall to really kick in and I can start wearing these kind of pieces. However, this beautiful bangle bracelet had a little accident on its way to me. Yes, it's a broken bangle. Sad. I am sad. You can tell I'm tired. I can't even hold an adult conversation. The nice thing though is Kendra Scott is so behind their brand. They're so amazing to their customers. If I chose to keep this, all I had to do is go ahead and wrap it up and send it back to them. They would exchange it. I'd get a new one, and then life would be perfect again. The thing about when I got this bangle, I don't think that it was something that happened in transit. I really feel like it came from a manufacturer this way because it was in pretty sturdy bubble wrap, in a plastic bag, in a dust bag, in a Kendra Scott box, in another shipping box with proper shipping materials. The shipping precautions to make sure and ensure it got to the consumer safely were all met. So it was definitely not a Kendra Scott warehouse issue. I really feel that this was just a funky situation, a very random situation that happened. But with that being said, this is a beautiful bracelet. They're calling it a bangle bracelet. I consider bangle bracelets to be more of like the thinner ones that you wear multiple layers on and then they bangle. That's how I've always felt bangle bracelets are. This to me is just a bracelet. more like a hybrid of a cuff because of the thickness and the way it is. But this is a beautiful piece. It has some weight to it. So if you're a person that does not like heavy things, I'd feel it out and then make your determination. But it is something that is of weight. Now, I did get the Kaya in all metal too. And I got it in gold. And it's just stunning. This is a beautiful bracelet. They both really are. It was a bummer that I couldn't enjoy the Howlite, the burnt sienna Howlite as much. But it's okay because I did have a replacement in all gold. And I don't know if you can see this clasp. Let's see. I'm trying to see. This clasp is incredible. And the nice thing about it is you just hit the button and there we go. And the nice thing about this is where it's positioned and how it functions is so nice for a single person, because there are some bracelets that you definitely need help with, or you have to buy that accessory from like Amazon to help you hold the one side to clasp it. And even some of these older ones, I have one, it's pretty incredible. I have one from my great grandmother and it's hollow on this side. It's real gold, but that sucker is so hard to put on, especially by myself. So it can be hard on some of these older ones where you would have to clamp them together and then you have this little tiny release. This is so nice. It flows with the design. And putting this bracelet on, you guys all know that I have a love-hate relationship with bracelets, that most of the time they don't fit. This does fit. This does fit. Now, is it a little bit tighter than my comfort preferences? Yes, but the way it's designed and how it feels on is actually super duper comfortable that I could make it work if I wanted to. I'm not that much of a bracelet person, so I'm probably not going to keep it, only because I wouldn't get the use out of it. And this was not cheap. This collection was very expensive. So much so that I couldn't get pieces like I normally like to in every color so we can see the color differences and color combinations. I really had to be very selective on what I got, because what I did get, I spent over $2,000 on. And I don't get this for free. Oops, I don't get this for free. I do spend my money to get it. So Kendra Scott, if you're out there, if you want to start sending me the free release boxes, please do. I would gladly accept. And I'll even return it back to you. I promise. I'm a woman of her word. So it was expensive. I do it for the reviews. So I had to kind of be a little more picky choosy than I normally like to be. But and these two had different price points too, by the way. If you got the stone, it was $158. And the all gold was $118. And if you're wondering, I'm looking at my receipt, my actual receipt that I have. So this was $118. If you decided to go with a stone option, it was $158. That's a real hefty price for a bracelet. So you got to be in love with it. If you are a bracelet wearer and you have no problem swinging that price point, get it. I think you would be really happy with it. This is a great, great asset to have in your arsenal, in your collection of Kendra Scott. Do you go with the stone? That's truly up to you. Or do you go with the gold that you can layer more for the price point? It's up to you. If I was a person who did bracelets, I'd probably go towards the solid metal colors, which was gold and silver. They did not have it in the antique gold when I bought. So, but again, it's a great, great bracelet. And I think it's something that you would really enjoy. Try it out. Shipping's free. And now that I can take this off and that maybe see, there you go. See, it's really trying to get the camera to focus. It's a great, now this is antique gold on the bottom. The burnt sienna came in antique gold. I like it with the antique gold. It looks good. I didn't like the other collections with just antique gold, but this burnt sienna, actually, they complement each other very much. So, well, let's dive into the rest of the collection. I have much, much more to come. Let's go. Well, I am back, and as you can see, I have added some pieces to myself here. I have the Frida Hoops, and I'm just looking at the price because I want to start off with the price. These were $88, and they're cute. I do dig. It's not too big of a hoop. It's not too small. I am a very hoop type of girl. I like a good hoop. I love a good hoop with a good baseball cap when I'm watching my son play baseball, which we all didn't get to do this year, and it was kind of sad. I actually look forward to that. It's so much fun. So I got it in the antique gold and the burnt sienna, and here it is on the earring card, and I'm just trying to see. There we go. I do have to be honest, when I saw them online, I thought they were going to be bigger than what they were. So when I unpackaged it, I was kind of like, aw, but they're really cute. So I can't complain. And that's the most important thing, is how does it look on versus, you know, how it is on an earring card. And then here is the white howlite with silver. So they're both really cute. They're lightweight, just like the earring card says. They're $88. I like it. I think it would be great. They're not too light, like the Reese collection beads were really super, super light. They're just light enough and just perfect. I like it. I feel value. They don't feel like the hollowness, like it's hollow metal. They are just a fantastic piece, and I definitely recommend it to collectors. I think you guys will love this. This is really cute. I love how it has a hoop and then you get the pop of color. I am a person that wears a lot of white gold, so that's more on your silver basis. So it'd be hard for me to decide if I want silver or the antique gold. I didn't get the blue. I would have liked to have gotten the blue, but like I said, I had to pick and choose. These are super cute though, and it would look great with the necklaces. I mean, look at that. The comparison, the contrast, I mean, it's just perfect. It's a nice matchup without being too heavy with the stone, where this is heavy with the stone and you have it heavy up here. It's a complementary earring to a nice statement piece. Sometimes people go a little too overboard with statements. They'll have a real big statement earring, and then they have a real big statement necklace, and they'll have real statement rings and bracelets all at once, which is my mother-in-law. I tend to shy away from that. I like to make a little statement, but then also look very complimentary to my outfit and who I am, and also how I'm feeling that day. Accessory to me is accessorizing on your life. So it could be a mood where you're super happy. You want to wear brightness and happiness and reflect that to the world and put smiles on people's faces. Or sometimes you just want to be more subtle and subdued and kind of just blend in, because it may be a rough, long weekend after taking the kids fishing, like me. But I do like them. These are great. Again, there's always those discount codes floating around. Kendra Scott has an automatic 15% off all the time. So you're always going to get at least some kind of discount. You're not going to spend that $88. So, you know, $88, you know, that's 20% off. It gets into a more affordable range. You're around, you know, late 60s, early 70 price range. I think it's doable. I think it's nice. And if you're a strong collector, like a lot of people, like me, you're going to find a way to make it happen and get them. The problem with someone like me, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate, is you fancy a piece and then Kendra brings it out in so many different color combinations. It's hard to make a decision on which one you want. So you end up spending way more by buying all 3 color combinations or all 4. So that's the hard part sometimes, especially at the price points of a jewelry brand that we're all working with. So, but this is definitely a Kirsten approved. These are going into my jewelry box. I am not sending them back. That's how much I enjoy them. So, all right, off to the next piece. Okay, so I've changed out the earrings, as you can see, and I have now the fabulous Frida linear earrings. These, are just as fabulous as I was hoping for. These, I'm in love. I am absolutely in love. Now, we've seen a similar kind of design and a vintage from Kendra, but this is a new and improved 2020, and this is beautiful. This black obsidian, I don't know if you can see with my ring light how it picks up the gold flakes. Now, it is vintage gold. I can only get these in vintage gold combinations. This is the burnt sienna again, as you can see which one I was really attracted to, but this is stunning. Oh, they are just, they're not going back. I have to keep. Here they are on the earring card. And as you can see, the ring light is helping for you guys to see the little gold specks in the obsidian. And that's what you look for from that kind of a stone. And it's just polished. And it just gives that little flares of just gold dust. Oh, just beautiful. Just beautiful. And this one actually came with pretty good veining on the burnt sienna stone. It's just stunning. These are beautiful. The downfall, though, is if you are someone who struggles with a heavy earring, you're probably not going to like these. You're going to want to stick with the hoops because they are lighter. These have a little weight to them similar to a Danielle, maybe even a tad bit more because it is all stone, honeys. It is stone, and that beautiful metal is going to have some weight to it. But just the sleek design, the minimalist design that just adds the right kind of statement and flair to it is just, oh, it's just making my heart sing. This collection is what I've been waiting for. Summer brought some nice stuff, but it was overall a major disappointment for me. Even late spring, I was hungry for the Kendra Scott that we love and adore and what got us to the brand. And I feel a lot of you were kind of in the same boat. We wanted our old Kendra back. It's like we want our old best friend back, you know? She's come back. She has come back, and she has come back with a vengeance, given us all that pizzazz that we love about her. On the internet, the Obsidian, it does it no justice. The pictures did not do this justice at all. You have to see this in person. And I'm sure even on the camera, as the best as I'm trying for you all, you're not getting the full view of this unless you see it in person. This is an in-person earring for sure, especially with this obsidian. It is beautiful. The only thing I've noticed though, and this is something that it came for the factory. Now listen, when I do these review videos for you guys, I literally, the first day, I unwrap everything, organize, get my receipts together, get everything ready for a video the next day, because I really only have limited time of windows in my day to do this, especially with, you know, asking everyone to be quiet and etc. I cannot do it all in one day. It has to be broken up. So I literally am showing you these pieces once they've been unboxed from Kendra Scott directly. This piece and a few others, and I'll show you in a bit, have very like kind of scuffy marks on them. One actually came to me, which was surprising because it had a protective layer, like a plastic layer, and I'll show you that in a bit. It came scratched. So the only thing that I have a little raised concern about is how well the metal will hold up with everyday wear. Will it be one of those pieces that scratch a little bit easier, and you have to really be super cautious taking it on and off and how you store it. It could be. However, you know, I'm pretty sure the rest of you, just like me, we all have those pieces. So we're used to maintaining that. But it's nice to know if we need to be a little more cautious and not just throw it in a win and hope and pray it keeps its integrity. But please do. If you're a person that can wear them, you're going to love it. This is just a beautiful piece. Now, they are $98, which I feel is a better buy even than the hoops. I really do. Now, remember, this is the first time I'm wearing any of this. I put this stuff on for the first time with you guys. So I'm going through the process in my head as I'm talking to you and just trying to give me validation to keep it or not. And these are keepers. I am keeping these for $98. You know, you can get a discount on it. It's going to bring it down to like around 70, 80-ish, depending on your discount percentage. I think that this is a must-have. I really do. I love it. And I do love that it's reminiscent of the vintage. There is some of her vintage pieces. And if you can't get a hold of those vintage pieces, it's kind of nice to have the new re-release of it in a sense. And I'm not saying that this is a re-release. I'm just saying that this is a very vintage-esque and a must-have. I just cannot... I'm sitting here just so happy, and I don't want to take them off. I'm like, I'm petting my ears. Oh, they're pretty girl, pretty girl. That's how I feel I am for you right now. But try it out. Free shipping, free returns. Try it out. And if you're near a store, go look. Please, please, please do. Okay, off to the next one. Well, I am back, and now I didn't take this one off because I'm in love. No. I wanted to give you a comparison because she did make the two different sizes. So you have the Frida Linear is what this one is, and then you have the Frida Drop. And I like to sometimes see them side by side to help me compare. Because she'll have the two different sizes, same kind of style, but different sizes. So here is the linear, and it is a little bit more lengthy down to the neck, and then here's the drop. I like the linear a little bit more. The drop is smaller. It is a little bit more lightweight, so if you can't handle the weight of the linear, you most likely are going to be able to do this one because it's not as heavy. It is lighter than an L. So this is lightweight. There is a significant feel to them when you have them in your hands, not just on your ears. So it's a doable piece for people who want to enjoy this collection but can't handle the weight. So good plus. This is also $68. Asking retail, we all know that that can be less than that, so that's a good price point, right? It does come in different color combinations. I got the Cobalt How Light because I wanted to see that, and it does come in the Burnt Sienna, and I think the Obsidian too. I don't remember. It's been about almost a week since I ordered this stuff, but this is gold and the Cobalt. And here they are compared side by side in real life viewing. It is a little different. This is a post, whereas this is her traditional hook. And it is, like I said, it's more lightweight. It's lightweighted with the stone, it feels like, and lightweight with the metal. So there are some significant differences besides the price. For me personally, I'm more drawn to this on me versus this. I think it's just a little more smaller of a statement than I like. So this for me will go back only because it's not my preference, not because it's not a good piece to buy. It's just not checking the boxes for what I like as my own personal pieces. But I would definitely encourage you, if this checks the box on paper, then get it and feel it and try it out, because I think it's a great piece, especially for the price too. You get to enjoy this new collection with the new stones and not have to spend so much. And I appreciate that. I like a good earring. That's where I'm at. I love a good earring and a good necklace. I can bypass the bangles and the bracelets and the rings as long as I have the necklace and the earrings. So this is a good one. I only got it in the blue because, like I told you all, there was just too much I wanted to try out. And it was one of the more expensive releases that she's had recently. So it was pricey. And I had only so many cookies in the cookie jar. Oh, and one little other thing that I kind of saw, it's really kind of insignificant, but it's a change that we might be seeing a little more of, is we're all used to her tags, right? This is how normally the earrings would come, or necklaces, any of her pieces with the tags. Well, now they're having them as just stickers. And I've seen the stickers occasionally here and there, but it's the first that I've seen all my pieces that have arrived with the stickers. With the exception of the the necklaces, but or the bangles. All the earrings have come with this as a sticker skewed. So change is coming maybe, but I thought that was kind of interesting. And I appreciate this much more than those little paper tags, because when I would take the earrings off to try them on and to show you guys, those dang paper tags were like get all over my floor, and then I'd have to figure out which one with what piece, tongue-tied twisted right there, and so that way I can return it. So this is kind of nice that it's just right on the earring card, and I can just put the earrings on there, and then bada bing bada boom, it's back to Kendra if I choose to send so. So all right, off to the next pieces, but definitely both a good one and for you to try. Okay, so I am going with solid metal right now, and I have the new Cayenne silver hoops and the Mickey Huggies in gold. I am not per se a real huggy person. I have yet to been really impressed with any of them till now. I really do like this. I think it's actually kind of cute. Now, see, this is where it's like a sweet surprise, because it's something I definitely would have not bought for myself had I not been doing these release videos. But because I have to force myself to buy one of each so that way I could be fair and present a good video for you guys, I bought it. And then, of course, I'm forced to try it on and see how it looks. And I really kind of dig it. I normally don't like these Huggies. They're usually a real pain in the tush to put on. And they are a little too small that I feel for my frame and face. But I like this. This is a little kind of... This is for those days that you just feel like you kind of want to blend in, but you want to accessorize just a little bit, then not have anything at all. So it's either, usually I go right to the studs that I have, and I really do like hoops. And I would have never in my wildest dreams gone for this, but I really do dig it. It is super cute, and it's comfortable too. It's very lightweight. It's very lightweight. It's very cute. Here's the Mickey Huggy on the card. And it's a little on the bulbous side, you know. It's not like thin, sorry guys, thin, small. It's got shape to it, so it doesn't disappear, but then it's not too in your face too much. And the nice thing about it is because it's a Huggy, you're not going to have the issue of your hair getting stuck into it and then having to yank it out like I did with those beads. Those beads still haunt me to this day. That was a rough go on some of those pieces. My hair would just get tangled up in it. Now, these Mickey Huggy earrings are for $48. Hello. And then with the discount, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. I like this. This is a good value. I mean, I have definitely bought some cheap earrings for that price that weren't as of this quality. Oh, and one of the other cool things I liked about this was, because I know if you're a Huggy person, you can understand the frustration you get with trying to put some of these on. This has the hinge right in the middle. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to get my camera to focus and cooperate. So there you can see it. It's in the middle. But when and it just goes like that. But when it's on, you really don't see it. It blends super nice. I mean, you really have to be looking for it. So on my ear, you can't really tell that the clasp or you have a line in it. It blends so well and it functions really good. And I have arthritis in certain parts of my area already, and I'm always thinking of people that have dexterity issues. How easy and hard would it be for someone to put this on? And it's super easy to open and close. So this is Kirsten approved, and I was just going to put it on for you guys, and now I'm actually thinking I'm going to keep it. I actually would like to see it in silver though. I wish I had gotten in silver. I might just send these back and get silver, or I might just keep these and get silver. Who knows? Sky's the limit, right? Now we have the Cayenne hoops, and this is the new hoop. It came in silver and in gold. I do not recall it being in the vintage gold. Okay, I think my silence kind of sums it up. It's okay. It's okay. It's not, you know what it reminds me of? And don't come for me, but as always, I always give you guys my honest opinion. But it reminds me of the Flintstones movie, but when they did it with the real actors, and they had, Wilma had the jewelry, and you got these really oversized rocks, and like everything's like bubbled and like amplified and kind of over exaggerated, cartoonish. That's what this reminds me of. Something that Wilma would have worn in the Flintstones. And I'm not trying to be rude, but it's just, that's what came to my mind. It's lightweight, so if you're someone who likes lightweight, and if you like this, try it. I think you'd be happy. The quality's there. It was $98. I think it is a little bit on the pricier side for what this is. But again, that's my preference. I'm putting my own bias into it. So it's hard for me to be fully supportive, but in favor of it, because I'm not really thrilled over it, and I think that it's definitely a piece I wouldn't keep. But if you think it's pretty and it's something that you would like in your collection, and you want stuff that's lightweight but also enjoy the hoops, I'd get it. Now, it's not feather lightweight though, okay? So it does have a little bit to it, but it is lighter weight. But if you're like, Kirsten, tell me, I can only buy one. Which one of these would you like, and which one would you recommend? I'd say the Huggy. And that would be my opinion. If you wanted me to choose for you on either two, it'd be the Huggy. And which is surprising that I'm even saying that. I'm surprised myself that I'm saying that. But I would go with the Huggy versus this. And I was excited for this. But it looked different to me in the pictures. And then, you know, you get it in real person, and it just changes sometimes, and that's okay. But again, it's just one woman's opinion. I always encourage you guys all to try it out for yourself. Go to the store if you can, but this is just my opinion. Oh, I'm getting red, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just tired. All right, off to the next one. Okay, I'm back with keeping it small with the earrings again. Now, I have the Mickey Gold and Cobalt Howlite Blue earrings. If I can only talk today, I'm sorry guys, the brain's not working like normal, but these are cute. Now, it's not like how I just showed with the hoops, the gold hoops, where it has the hinge in the middle and you snap it. This just has the earring post and you put the backing on. Then I did the custom Ryans with that Kyocera opal, the blue one, and this thing is bananas. Absolutely gorgeous. I didn't realize that the opals could come in so many different like shades or color specs. And so I did buy 2 just in case, and I'm glad I did, because I could pick which one I like the best. I don't live by a store, like I've told you guys before, so I have not been able to have that experience of going to the color bar and picking out the perfect stone. I have been fortunate though enough to develop some really awesome relationships with the staff at certain stores, where they have treated me phenomenally from a phone order and have really hooked me up with beautiful stones and beautiful custom, the custom pieces. So I am been lucky. This time I just took a gamble and I played more with the online form, and they have definitely improved that, and I enjoyed the experience using the color bar again from the online store, and that's where I got these, and they didn't disappoint. They did a really good job. So let's dive into this though. This Mickey, just like the other one, it is lightweight, it's cute, it gives you that little pop of color. If you're more simple on your accessories, you're going to like this. I do like it. It's got a little, if you feel the value, let me put it that way. Here it is on the earring card. Oh, it's up. There we go. Here it is on the earring card. Now, the difference with this blue versus the burnt sienna is I feel like the blue is, well, the pieces that I got, you don't get to see that veining in it. And I'm sure that there's some pieces out there that have more of the veining in that blue cobalt, but the ones that I got, you can't really see. This one you can kind of see a little bit, but it's with the shine of the earring, it's just so hard to see it. And I do enjoy the veining in my stones. It just gives that element of naturalism to it, as well as an additional flair. So it just feels a little more just manufactured, single toned for me, but it's a great piece. I definitely would recommend it. These, I do apologize, I thought I had it. These Huggies, $58. So with a discount, it is the same price as the metal Huggy. So it is a good price. I like it. And I do feel that the value is there. So I would definitely recommend it. Now onto the custom. If you've ever done custom color bars, you know that they cost a little more. It all depends on the type of setting that you choose, along with the type of stone. So this was $141. That's without a discount. Now discount codes do apply, and they do apply if you use the color bar on the website, so you can still enjoy that aspect, and that's something nice. I did utilize a discount code, so I was able to save a little money. This is for my personal collection. Beautiful. Now I'm going to show you the 2 that I got. Here's the one that I am wearing right now, and it just has a really rich blue color to it, and then you have that teal speckles. Oh, just gorgeous. This opal is stunning, and to have it in Orion, oh my goodness. Here's the second color. Now I did like this one because if you look at this stone here, it reminds me of a mermaid tail, just like scales on a fish type of a thing, where you get that iridescent glimmer. Oh gosh, I just love it. This is a fabulous one too, but I could only keep one set budget wise, so I had to pick which one, and I chose this one because I just felt I got the best of both worlds. But both of them were really nice, and this set has already sold though, but it is such a gorgeous, I love it. This opal, stunning. The fact that we could get it in Orion, stunning. You also could, I think it was like Ellie, you could put it in, you could put it on top of, I believe they had it where you could do it as a top here, and then on this L statement earring. So there is different settings and shapes that you could get this opal in, but to have it as Orion and as a main show itself, it's a showstopper. And I just, I'm in love. So please get that if you can. The bad thing about custom pieces though, remember, they are not returnable. So once you make that decision, that's it. You're sticking with it unless you sell it on Posh or Mercari. That's your only option. Otherwise, it's yours for life. And I can't complain. It's mine for life. All right, let's go to the next one. So I am back with a little set going on here. I'm missing an earring because I wanted to leave it on the earring card for you guys to see. And I want to start off with the earrings. These, I did another color bar combination. It has pyrite at the top and the burnt sienna at the bottom. And I think that the pyrite is fun. It gives it a little bit of the support to bring out the vein in this burnt sienna, and I like it. I love this color combination. This was done for myself, me, myself, and I. It's $98 if you want to do this color combination on the color bar. Every stone color combination has a different price, so that won't be the price for if you decide to do an opal or a druzy up here and the burnt sienna. I'll tell you though, I was playing around with the color bar and this burnt sienna with this earring. I love this earring, by the way. This is one of my favorite earrings, the statement L. And pardon me, it really looked great with the filigree on top with this burnt sienna. And I like the filigree with the gold filigree and this on the bottom. I had fun. I did some different color combinations. I actually have a picture. I'll insert it right now. Okay, did you like it? I did about like 6 of them, and this color combination is not in there. I played with it after I already bought this, but they were great with the druzies. I liked it. This is just, again, this stone is making me happy. I was happy to see it, and I was really happy with this Cayenne necklace coming out. And I really thought that the chain itself was leather online. It kind of looked like it was leather, and that would have been really cool because I like the different textures and materials and stuff. It is a chain though. It is a chain. It is super comfortable. The only thing I don't like for me, on me, and it's kind of sad because this is the first time I'm wearing it, and I was really looking forward to this necklace. This was the main gig for me. I was coming for this. I don't like it because it, like, for me, it's like, here it is, and then it flares out to go around my neck, and we all know that I'm a big, bold, beautiful woman, and it kind of makes me feel a little self-conscious, and I don't feel that it looks that flattering on me. That's kind of sad, because I actually kind of got some earrings to match this, so that kind of makes me sad. This has weight though. If you're a person that does not like weight, and especially on your chest, you're not going to like it. It's got some weight to it. For me, it doesn't bother me so much. I'm used to wearing very strong statement pieces, so that doesn't bother me. I'm a little kind of sad on the way it sits on my neck and chest area. I wish it sat differently. I think for me, this needed to be a little bit more elongated so the chain didn't look like it was flaring out. And that's me. I pick myself apart. You know, I come here, I am who I am, and I am, for the most part, very comfortable in my skin. Except for sometimes, and everyone can appreciate that, you put a shirt on, it does kind of just bring you a little bit of unsurety in your life. And this piece is bringing me a little unsurety. And that's not what jewelry is supposed to be. Accessories are supposed to enhance your life, your attitude, and make you happy. And so, this is going to have to go back, I think. Now, it is the Kaya in the vintage gold, and it is $188. It did have a really hefty price with it, but it is solid. This thing is solid. It is got every bit of what we like with the Kendra Scott pieces. The veining in this is really pretty though. This stone I lucked out with. This is really pretty. And if you can see, it's a hollow chain to it. So this is not going to get your hair all knotted up. Sorry guys, my camera's having a moment. It's not going to get all knotted up. It's not going to yank your hair out after wearing it for the day. The back is very comfortable too, and you can see it has the new hook clasp to it. It's a very comfortable piece. The only thing that I did notice was, and it was strange too, because when I got this from Kendra Scott, it had this plastic piece on it to protect it, which is good. And by the way, it's reversible, so you can wear it like this if you want one day too. So it's really kind of like two necklaces in one, so you can't get caught up on that price point. The only thing that I noticed though, and I hope that the camera will show it, is this is brand new, and it even had that protective coloring on it. And I don't know if you guys could see the scratches, but it already has scratches on it. And that's what I was talking about earlier. I'm just a little concerned, and it's not even picking it up though. Oh, see, there you go. Now you can see that. Do you see that scuff, that like little patch there? Oh, that broke my heart. And it even had a protective covering. So I don't know if it happened before and then they put the protective covering on and tried to slip it through. If I'm going to keep this though, if I decide later that maybe I'm just being too hard on myself and on the piece itself, and I decide to keep it, I am going to return this one, because that, it kind of bothers me, and I want that flexibility with this piece, so that way if I choose to, I can wear it sorry guys, reverse. So it is a universal piece. It can be worn with the stone, and then it could be just worn as metal itself. And both sides are super duper comfortable because it's smooth, and it's a very comfortable necklace to wear. Again, it only has a little more weight. So food for thought. I do like it. I'm just going to wrestle with my own feelings and decide if I would keep it, but I definitely recommend it for people. I think you all should buy it. It's going to be, I believe, a timeless piece of Kendra's. I think 2 years down the line, people are going to wish they had bought this Kaya statement necklace. I definitely feel that it's going to be one of those staple pieces that people will try to acquire later. And that's my food for thought on that. But this earring, again, burnt sienna, pyrite, my little baby. It was $98. I love it. I love it. Now let's get on to the last few pieces that I have. Okay, so I'm back with the Frida long necklace. I'm wearing it up high right now, just so that way you guys can see it in the focus of the camera, and then I'll lean back and show you the length. I got it in the burnt sienna and vintage gold. And it does have an adjustable hook, so I mean, I guess in reality, if you want to tuck the chain in the back of your shirt, you can get away with it at any length that you want. This is a really cool pendant. It is a heavy though pendant. It is a heavy necklace, but I like it. It's cute. It is a long chain, and here we go, which is nice because it goes past the girls, and it is a nice accessory. Here's the burnt sienna, if you can see it. Oh, there's a glare. This one came with great veining too, and I really like. And I think I'm going to keep this one for sure, so that way it goes beautiful with those custom L statement earrings that I made. I really like this. This is a nice for sure long necklace. It's $98, and that's asking retail. And then the one thing I didn't get, and they didn't have it on Kendra Scott website, you actually had to go to a boutique. It was a boutique exclusive, and that was the NOLA collection. I will go ahead and insert a picture here. And that is the NOLA collection in real life picture form. That is what you definitely want to buy to layer with this. Those small necklaces, the NOLA necklace with this is going to be great. And then the studs, those are nice too to wear in your second holes, and you can wear it with these earrings. But I think that this set is a beautiful set. And it's definitely a set that I would gift too. If you have, like my mother, I would definitely buy it for her. If you have family that you would love to buy for, or even friends, and can swing that price point, I think it would be great. The chain is great too. It has a whole bunch of different chain sizes, link sizes, and then again it has like these little bubble, they're not beads, but bubble pieces to it. It's great. I always like it when brands just add a little flair to the chain instead of just having it as a regular boring chain. It's actually kind of fun to have it a little bit of characteristics of its own. Here it is in the Cobalt. And again, like I said earlier, all the Cobalt pieces that I got, you can't really see the veining. Now in the pictures on the website, you really saw the veining, and it really got me excited. So I had a hard time deciding on what new stone I should buy between the black obsidian, the burnt sienna, and then the cobalt. But every piece that I got, you can't really see the veining like it was on the website. So that's a little disappointment because I like the veining. Now another thing that really irritated me when I was unwrapping all this stuff is these necklaces came like this, and it had this plastic that was wrapped around. As you can see, I still can't get this off. It was a struggle to get it off this necklace. It's sticky like saran wrap, but a little bit more, it's like stronger of a plastic, so you can't just rip it. And another concern is if I did just try to like tear it off, would it get on a link and then really break and damage the chain itself, and then I have a broken piece that I did. I've tried to carefully take an X-Acto knife to it, scissors. This stuff is wrapped to this chain. I cannot get it off. And again, I also have, if I use too much muscle, I have the concern of breaking it. So it is going back to Kendra Scott like this. But I don't want to kick them down because they are listening to a lot of our concerns when it comes to wrapping and ensuring that safety during transit. So you can't kick a person down for trying to do the right thing, but I think that this is a fail. This isn't a good solution. I believe that there is a way better product or wrapping material that could be used, because this thing is driving me insane. It was wrapped over, and then you try to pull it apart and it doesn't want to come apart very easily, and then it reattaches itself again like cellophane will sometimes. And so it's driving me insane. I got so frustrated I stopped working on this. So I'm not going to put this on because I don't want the plastic tearing up the back of my neck. But it is beautiful. The blue is beautiful, don't get me wrong. Even though it doesn't have the significant banding colorations that I like, it's beautiful. And if this is your color story that you like a lot, go with it. This necklace is for $98 plus a discount. You can't go wrong. It's a beautiful piece. You have weight, you have value there, and it's definitely Kirsten approved. Like I said, I'm actually keeping this one, and then I'm going to buy the exclusive NOLA pendant necklaces to layer with it, because I do like that look. That's just my preference. And with these earrings, as you can see, I have them back again. I love them. Kendra, if you watch my videos though, please change the wrapping. I appreciate you for trying to securely get our pieces to us. I applaud you for that, but we got to find a different solution because this cellophane wrap is driving me bonkers. All right, guys, to the final other few. Okay, so I am back with the Frida multi-strand necklace, and as I always say, I cannot stand them when they come pre-multied. It's a pain in the butt to get them to sit straight, to unravel them when it comes to me. I just don't like them. I'd rather take two separate necklaces and make my own. That way I can either wear them together or I can wear them individually, and I don't get stuck with the necklace that just wraps all up on itself. Then I spend more time trying to unravel it than wearing the dang thing. And again, that is no exception to the rule when it comes to this necklace, because when it comes from Kendra, it's just plopped in a box, or in a bag, I'm sorry, the dust bag, in a box. The thing rolls around during transit, and then I take it out and it's a hot mess that I have to unravel. And I just, my patient level for that stuff is like 0 to none. This is $78. It is cute, super petite compared to what I thought it was going to come from, but it's cute though. If that's your thing, go for it. It's a great price point for this. I like the little metal fringe. The stone itself is very small and dainty, but it's cute because it would look great on a petite woman. For me, I don't care for it. I like more statement pieces on me, and I've always been honest about that. But it is definitely something for someone. And that's the beautiful thing about Kendra, is they have pieces for everybody. It's not universal for every single person. You're going to find something you like, and then you're going to find pieces that you don't like. I'm happy though. She had pieces for me in this collection, and I am okay. I've already spent my budget, and you know, we'll just wait until the next release next month. But for this for me is going back. But it's really cute, and it does have that new toggle. Sorry, it's not a toggle, it's the eye hook. If I can get it off, I will show you. The adjustable one. So remember how a lot of the newer pieces are coming with that adjustable one, where you just put it on the chain anywhere you like, so that way it's at a length that you like on you. But again, it's very, see, it's already doing it to me. Dang it, sorry guys, it's already doing it to me. And then this pendant is free, so it's going all over the place while I'm trying to fix it. And then I also did notice though these new chains, and I don't know if you could see it, but they're kinking these. Oh, see, can you see the see, and if I don't point it out you can't see it, and then it won't focus. Sorry guys. There's a kink in these chains, and I don't know if it's the chain, it's the way the chain is, and I don't know if it's because it's a cheap chain. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. This chain, the inner chain with the pendant, is cheap. Now the outer chain is really nice, but this inner one is kinking up too much, and I don't like that. Yeah, that would really irritate me, especially for the price I paid. But it's got a cute little pendant. It's cute. Hi. The only thing is, like, the smaller the pendant, the less likely that you're going to have that beautiful banding in it. So it's going to be very monotone with just that orange color. But I like the orange color, and I'm really happy. And this is, again, vintage gold. For me, it's going back. But for some of you out there, you are going to keep it. And if you do keep it, comment below and let me know if you like it or not, if you fancy it. I'd like to hear different feedback. All right, off to the final two. We're down to the last two, you guys. So I tried to put it on the necklace, and I can't put it on by myself. Oh, and I did put the Huggies back on. I like them. This was very super irritating. So we have the Cayenne Necklace, which is really cool. I'm really stoked about this. This is awesome, especially for fall. And I just want to make sure it was, yeah, it's the vintage gold. It's $128, super cool. But what's not cool is, look at the clasp. It is one of those. How in the world am I supposed to do that blindly with my hands all contorted behind me trying to put a necklace on? I don't understand why they would do that kind of a hook on this necklace. So what I get to do is take it off and be right back, because I have to have my husband help me. So hold on tight, I'll be right back. I am back. That irritates me because a lot of the times I get dressed after my husband goes to work. So, you know, I don't know how in the world someone's supposed to, yep, and Sienna even came off. That is a huge bummer, dude. A huge bummer. Look, and see, it just goes all over the place. It gets all like crazy up on itself. I don't like these. I don't even like them when they're on bracelets. These things drive me absolutely bonkers. These lobster clasps, they just drive me insane. And I don't understand why they chose that. See, and then when you do get it, and these are so notorious, and I know you girls all know, sometimes they're not, they're kind of loose, like they can open on their own, and then all of a sudden it opens on its own and it comes out of the chain, and there's your beautiful piece on the floor, and then someone steps on it and it's ruined for life, all because the damn clasp came undone by itself. That really irritates me. For $128, you'd think that they would have done a clasp with that. Like, I don't understand why they would do that. Like, like I said, I see this stuff for the first time. I tried it on for the first time with you guys, and I am just dumbfounded and speechless over this. And I was really looking forward to this. That's really unfortunate. It does have that chain, like the other statement necklace. I do like that. It's hollow. It's super light. So that is a super plus, that it's light. But I don't that's not going to do you any good if you can't put it on. And it does absolutely no good if the dang thing keeps falling off. See, look at already. I'm just holding it. And look how it's hard for me to show you guys sometimes because I'm one-handing it. But look how it already is getting all funky. Now, if that was on my neck, that would hurt. And that would be very frustrating and irritating, to the point that I wore it for the one day and then decided I can't do this anymore, and it's getting sold on Poshmark because their poor choice of a clasp. Look at that thing. It's driving me absolutely bonkers. Just, I have to keep changing it just in my hand. It's not even on my neck. Holy, I mean, even with a discount, this thing is $100. Okay, let's break it down. This thing's $100. It is lightweight. It's one of those pushing the envelopes on the price points for me, you know, but I would do it if it was just stunning on me and it made me feel like $1 million. And I really was excited about this. This made me really excited. Again, though, it's this metal with the series does seem like it scuffs up pretty easily, because I already see some scratches on it, and I just took it out for you guys. But the clasp did it for me. It's a goner. Nope. Not for $128 am I going to deal with a clasp that just has a mind of its own, and I can't even get on by myself. I don't understand why they wouldn't have the hook clasps, or just your regular, you know, the lobster claw. I'm sorry, that's not even a lobster claw. The lobster claw is the one that goes like that. The lobster claw hook ones. I don't understand why they would choose to do that. Usually you see that on a bracelet. And like I said, those drive me nuts on a bracelet. And it was really an old type of old-fashioned design, because you see that kind of a clasp on a lot of the older jewelry, and a lot of fine jewelry will have that. But they are so notorious to get worn thin and then lose its stability, and they'll just unclasp. That's why those drive me nuts. So I don't understand why they would put that on there. That just broke my heart. Like, look, I'm like really distraught over it. Because I couldn't even test it out and show you guys. That's how frustrating it was for me. Ugh. Well, let's leave on a high note. So let's be right back and we'll leave on the final piece. Thanks. All right, it's the last piece, the end of this video. And it's going to be that Kaya statement ring. Look at that banding. Isn't that gorgeous? Again, I got it in burnt sienna. It comes in Obsidian and Cobalt, if I remember correctly. Again, I picked and choose. This is $58, so with a discount, it's about 40 something dollars, and that is really nice. That's a good price. Again, it only comes in a few sizes. It's 6, 7, and 8, which is a bummer, but it fits me. The 8 fits me, which is surprising because I am a true 9. So I'm kind of thinking that it is running a little big. At least the 8 ring runs big, but I like it. It's fun. If you're into wearing statement rings, the nice thing too is I know it seems pretty tall and bulbous and like it would be a nuisance, but it really wears comfortably. It's very comfortable. It's not one of those that would be uncomfortable. It's just round and smooth throughout its entire design, which is nice. This type of ring though, I feel is more a middle ring or your pointer, but it's a very nice ring for the price point. I think it's a yes, especially if you're into just having those statement rings. I only really limit to the ring on my ring finger anymore, so I don't participate in those kind of rings. I used to though, and look at that banding. Isn't that just stunning? Makes me happy. But so it's a Kirsten yes. If I was into wearing rings again on all my fingers, I would keep it, but I am not, so it will go back. I just got it for you guys. But overall, this collection was a success in my opinion. A lot of the pieces were beautiful. They were of value, on the higher side, but we were getting more of what we're used to seeing with Kendra, and that quality and the value that we like. So I feel that it's worth it. It goes hand in hand. It really does. So it's overall a much better success than summer was. I'm glad that we're over with the summer collection. I can't wait to see what is going to come out on fall 2, which will be in September, the beginning of September. So that's exciting. And you know, I always got your back. I'm going to be releasing a video, and hopefully a little bit sooner than I did this one. But thanks for dealing with me on this video. I'm sorry I wasn't my normal pizzazz. I was a little tired. I was getting tongue-tied and twisted and a little bubble-headed. But thanks for sticking it out and through with me, and that you're enjoying it. And I cannot thank you more for that. It keeps me on a tired day pushing through. So thank you so much. And I am going to end this video with some of our family photos from our fishing trip. I hope you enjoy seeing my little muffin heads, Hunter, Shelby, and Cooper. And until next time, see you later.